All right, good afternoon, everybody. It's Friday, November 30th. It's almost 3:30 p.m. and I've started chores already. Reason being is it's November 30th, last day of the month of November, also known as the last day of hunting season for the state of Michigan. It is getting kind of late in the day. I truly did not plan my day around it, but to celebrate the ending of hunting season and all that it brought, I am gonna put my hunting clothes on here and, well, right after this video, and go out and post till dark. And then there's a small gathering at camp to honestly celebrate the last day of hunting season, a couple of stories, and kind of put a tally on the year and everything else. We're gonna try and make this video a little bit shorter. A very big happy Friday to everybody. You bunch of pigs. They're really loving this grain. This grain could be mixed in with dirt and it wouldn't matter, folks. Grain is grain, no matter what you have added in or not. They're really loving it. These are all the heifers. I believe this is all of them, which is 18. There'll be 5 more coming tomorrow afternoon. I look so forward to having those reds here and to provide you a video of them. And yeah. Okay, there's something extra in this grain tonight. It started this morning. It's called CTC, also known as Aromycin. This morning was a little bit of a sick feeling out here. There was a lot of coughing, a little bit of drooping, as I call it, drooping. Droopy ears, droopy faces, for the lack of extreme better words. Now, listen, you're going to get a lot of that after a vaccination program, but I felt it was a little bit excessive, so there is a small, healthy dose of Aromycin. And I'm going to tell you folks something right now. Come about a couple hours ago, I checked on the herd, and I'm going to show you why as well. And you could literally hear a mouse fart out here. There wasn't one cough. And of course, now that I said that, you're going to hear a cough here in just a little bit. Oh, a bunch of pigs. I'm really happy with the way all these heifers are settling in. Why she's not going after the grain is beyond me. I did a little lying yesterday. I couldn't stand it. There was all these cattle in here. I ended up going and getting a bale of sorghum. They've hit it pretty darn hard so far. Boy, I really hope they clean up the rest here in the next couple of days. Oh, settle down, for God's sakes. An extremely mild day today. You're seeing a lot of snow and well, you're seeing some snow. It was the most mild 32 degrees I've ever felt. An absolute beautiful day, to be honest with you. Okay, this morning we did a bunch of separations. The corral is empty. It's only cows and cows only, and bred heifers. Behind the barn now, we did some separations. These are 8 steers. They're getting shipped next week. I would like to see a little bit bigger of a holding pen here, folks, but it's only 1 week. They'll be comfortable. They'll be bedded with a new bale of straw every morning if it sees fit. As you can tell, they've been started out on a smaller amount of grain. You really have to watch that. And of course, some good hay. Right now, they're getting a good taste of some second crop grassy hay, which is basically candy, just to give them a small comfort level. Everything went real good with these separations. We did it in three little runs, which is the reason why you see this mess right here. We simply, the tractor gets moved. We simply set up a we rig up a little gate system. We back up the small stock trailer right up to here, let them out, they go right in, and easy peasy. All right, folks, before we go inside the barn and I show you the pens of small calves that are being kept back all winter, it's Friday. Shut the gate. Shout out Friday. So, you know what? Let me get inside the barn here. Yeah. Real quick here, we got some pen full of animals here, younger calves that are not being shipped this year. They're being kept all winter. They're just a little too small, a little too young. Some of them extremely small. They're being kept all winter because we have the facilities. This is a country calf mix here. They are on grain. This is a top dressing. I've said it before, this is an equivalent to the Purina Startina. It's a lot less molassy, and you basically get double the amount for half the price. Yes, I said that correctly. So it's just a top dressing to the grain, which they need to get used to. They do not know what grain is, with the exception of the corn kernels inside the corn silage. They do not know what this is. They need to get used to it. I'll explain these waters here. This is going to be well, there's no choice in the matter, we'll put it that way. Real quick here before we take a better look at these pens of calves. Shout out Friday. Farmer Tyler Ranch. Farmer Tyler Ranch. This good gentleman has 14 videos for your viewing pleasure. He's got 28 subscribers, which is the reason for Shout Out Friday. I've only barely touched on his channel just a little bit. Like I always say, I'm looking so much forward to getting into his channel, which I really do, folks. You got to give credit where credit is due. This channel was advised to me on one of my comments about his corral, a certain corral system that he put in that was advised to me to take a look at because I'm redoing the corral in the spring summer of next year. I haven't got into the channel too much yet, but just enough to go ahead and shout it out. Looks real good. Looks like a lot of fabricating. There is some planting involved there. Of course, there's some cattle. And the rest you're going to have to find out for yourself. Quiet down. I'm making a movie over here. You're going to have to find out for yourself. But get on in there. Farmer Tyler Ranch. Let's give him a little support and give him more of a reason to put out some good videos for our knowledge and for our viewing pleasure and everything else. And kind of welcome him. Not that he's new, but welcome him to the farming related families of YouTube. I said that backwards, but you know what I mean. Farmer Tyler Ranch. Go check him out, folks, please. Okay, this is the first pen here. They're all being kept back. The calves that you're seeing here, there are 3 heifers that are being kept back. Number one, because they're a little bit small. I'm going to see how they do through the winter, what they look like come spring. And instead of spring sales, they might just be kept back. Reason being is they're heifers from this farm. And That would be an absolute shame. Being in the business of growing, for a cow-calf operation and not keeping your own heifers, that about makes me want to throw up. So we're gonna see. We're gonna see how they look come spring. Settle down now. I want to say that that's 2 of them right here. They're loving life. They had a rough morning this morning, getting out of the corral. They'd just been weaned off. They got transported. They're stressed out, but they're loving life now. They're nice and dry, fresh straw, real good hay. They're finding out what grain is. Okay, the water. What's the deal with this stuff? Because there's water cups right here. We will never, ever, ever be able to... You're starting to make me mad. Ever be able to keep the pipes thawed. It won't happen. Right now, yeah, they'll... actually, they probably are right now. Nope, see? Even with a mild day today, no. And I've already strung up way too much heat tape. That's all I'm going to do. And that's it. So, unfortunately, but you know what? Big hairy deal. Every morning and evening, and in the afternoon, if it's needed, these water tubs, small water tubs, will be filled up with water. There will be some nice days where the water is thawed. Actually, it doesn't matter, folks. The water's been shut off to this part of the barn. We just don't need those headaches. It's nice right now, but it could be 10 below zero 3 weeks from now. I know there's a lot of people wanting to argue, but that's the choice that was made, and that's what's being stuck with. Okay, one of these is bull. Hey, what's your number? It's this one right here. This is the bull that was kept back. We're gonna let these boys and a few of these girls settle down for about 1 week, and then we're gonna take the 2 biggest steers, biggest out of the small group, and the bull. We got to do a little bit of outfitting here, but they are going to reside in this pen for the winter. We kind of want him separated, but with a little bit of company. If you can make that make any sense. So that's about it, folks. It's about a 20 to 4. Still early in the day, but I'm running late. I do want to post this evening for hunting. I have no intentions of really harvesting a deer of any kind. I ended up with a deer. I didn't shoot it. It was a gentleman that shot it. It was a deal that was made beforehand. He shot it, and before he went hunting, said, if you got something, would I like to meet? And I'm like, yeah, okay, because I didn't hunt that night. And that ended up being the case. So that deer's at the processor right now. And to be honest with you, the deep freezer down in the basement is so full of beef, burger, venison, and pork. There's not any room for another deer. I don't know how I'm going to fit the one I have at the processor in there. That, and I don't feel too bad about deer management around the farm, because there was quite a few deer taken this year around the farm, respectfully, with good management. So that's the story there. If I run into a big doe tonight that's full of Vizor corn and oats, we're talking about a big one, maybe I'll shoot it and kind of divvy it up to some neighbors and some friends. Or, of course, if big old Mossy Horns comes out, he'll go down and I'll figure out what to do with him. So, that's about it, folks. sometime after dark, a visit will be paid back out here to not only kick the hay back to them, but add to the hay for the night. And those pigs are already done with their grain. I do have to take off Sunday morning for a few days, folks. Back to that grind again, which is a good thing. I do not need to worry about hay for a while. I do need to stockpile sorghum tomorrow. So, folks, that's about it. Big happy Friday to you. The week is over for many. I hope it was a good week. You got a nice weekend planned and all is well. Some good things planned. Another big holiday season is coming up right around the corner. In fact, I put up a few more lights here today and my tree was done as of last night. Yeah, I said that correctly. My tree's already up. I figured why not? You know, I was home for this good spell here. And yeah, doesn't matter. The tree's up. I'm one of those people. I haven't been before, but this year I am. But no harm, no foul. Have a nice weekend, and at the absolute latest, stay tuned for a video late tomorrow afternoon, early evening, with the new Red Angus that are showing up at the farm. So that's it. Folks, I got to go hunting. Talk to you sooner and later.